Weighing in at
the towering menace that he is, taking his time. And this should be a classic melee. But once again, getting back to the circumstances at for a shot at the world champion, El Jefe. Indeed. We will have some technical difficulties and try to stick this out. If lag to where we are cut off, we would entreat you to follow this broadcast at www.twitch.tv/K1W_network to resume action. But for as long as we can, we will go forward. And right now, we have Maverick set to take on the Mastodon. Do it. Corner. We're going for a tornado neck breaker that has stunned the big man and gotten him off his feet. And the show wasted no time taking it to the big man. As he's kept him off his vertical base, he's now slapping the taste out of his mouth, and the big man didn't like that very much. Misses the kick, and Maverick right to it with a neck breaker, dropping the big man from behind. Now, strikes missing as it takes a lot to put the big man down, and Maverick is doing it successfully with a opening spine buster. As you can tell, the size disparity between these two. Maverick had some difficulty earlier in spatial awareness trying to get to the face of the big man, and apparently he was a little taller than Maverick originally thought, and he's having no such trouble in the offense. And the big man has really had showing why he is the show, as this match has literally been all Maverick. Maverick with another neck breaker variation. Maverick now going for the tornado DDT and laid the big man out with that big time flash kick. And this will not be the curtain call that the show was looking for. But perhaps Maverick looking for the encore, and the big man had the wherewithal to dip it and follow up with a running headbutt, but it was not good enough. Woo! Super kick! Oh, but just didn't have the spatial awareness there. But he had enough for that flash kick, and now away from the ropes. 2, 3, quick work indeed. Maverick not getting paid by the hour and showing just why.
Here is your winner, Maverick.
And I got to agree with that sentiment. Maverick doing what he does best, electrifying the crowd and kicking ass. The big man didn't stand a chance, apparently. He's the #1 contender, showing why he is deserving of a shot at that World Championship. Champion, beware. The Gotham City Lieutenant, Dregs, set to take on the enforcer of the Lumina Authority, Kenshin Matsuda, in an exhibition to determine some dominance in this brooding world title division. The big man wants in, and Dregs could potentially be on his way out. What will happen in this one? It's only one way to find out. Stay tuned.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 242 pounds, Alpha Dregs.
And I gotta agree with JoJo on that one. Dregs is every bit an alpha as you would get, especially being the master at the end of the world.
This is true. This is true.
Very devastating.
McMahon, I'm sorry for the delay. But that first match was an ass whooping that I've never seen in my life.
Well,
that man wants his title back. Hefe, get ready for that. Because Maverick right now, he don't care what he's got to go through, who he's got to take down. He wants that title.
Well, the interesting thing to note is by the time we get to Insurrection, we might have a new champion. Because in 2 weeks, Frankie Fucker cashes in the coveted $1 million championship for his shot at the world champion and may be able to become new world champion.
Interesting.
And then he will be the one to go on to face Maverick.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 255 pounds, Ken Matsuda.
This, right? Ken Basura?
Kenshin Matsuda.
Okay. I thought she said Basura. I'm sorry.
More or less, this man hails from the faction known as the Lumina Authority. I myself, in my heyday, was tangled with this man some 10, 15, well, I would say
he looks
about
very, very
13
confident.
years ago, and
wow,
he's
okay.
taken a hiatus, but at the look of his body,
This man,
I wouldn't say he's escaped any battles. I'm not exactly sure what he's done in his off time, but he looks as intense as I can remember. And tonight, he has his eyes set on domination.
oh man, here we go.
European uppercut misses the right.
Oh,
And Matsuda
the
takes the big
cookie!
man up, but the big man
Got the cookie.
slips out. And he has himself a handful of cookies. So Matsuda in trouble early.
Kenshin.
Kenshin is indeed in trouble.
Sorry.
Greg, being the man, to listen said punishment, and is doing so with a nice, explosive, and high impactful offense, sparing no expense on the pain.
God. So nice to see.
And Kenshin cleaning house. Stopping a big man in his tracks. And just got mowed down. If he keeps that up, Dregs might be in trouble. Misses, and Dregs capitalizes, and now Dregs unloading with the rights and stomps to the gut of the big man, and now Kenshin going to the top rope, but it doesn't serve him well as Dregs telegraphed it as a ref staggering to get to his feet, able to gain his bearings. Oh, crucifix! Sit out, powerbomb. Good for none. Indeed, not his opponent, nor count as a referee. And Dregs just took all of that heel of Kenshin right to the mush. And the Alpha might be in trouble now. Dregs getting sent to the corner. Kenshin follows up with a knee to the gut. And a leg drop now. Good night with that fall away suplex. Dregs. Kenshin.
Oh my God.
And now a standoff. Kenshin going to the outside. Not phased as he sends Dregs to the ring post. As the face and skull of Dregs just bouncing off like a bullet ricochet. And the big man now buns of steel. Oh, quick short arm hip toss by Dregs. Effective at least for the moment. As the big man setting Dregs up. Kenshin showing why those scars are there as both these combatants go crashing to the outside of the ring. Courtesy of that suplex. Hell hath no fury. Like these competitors taking the big man Kenshin off of his feet. And the referee had a 6 count. And Dregs breaking the count. And lays in a belly-to-belly suplex for good measure. And Kenshin again with a high-speed heel. Followed up with a fall-away suplex. And Dregs has seen enough. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. Referee at a 7 count. And by the 8, finding his way back to 1. Dregs breaking the count. Keeping the action tense as these competitors finding their way back into the ring. Dregs. Good God almighty, what a powerbomb that was. Deadlift showing the power there. And Dregs still mowing the big man down with a big boot. Showing he is not phased. Power on full display as Kenshin nice electric chair. And Dregs with devastating right hands. A few more of those, and that jaw of Kenshin might be swollen, if not broken. And now Dregs going to the opposite side. Staggering. Uh-oh. Is this the moment? Back body drop. And Kenshin. Dregs was looking for the end of the world, but not this time, says the big man Matsuda. Had the wherewithal to counter. And just snatched the soul of Dregs out of the air with that DDT. And laid him out with the Kinshasa. Will this be? And a flair for the dramatic. Dregs gets the shoulder up at the last particular moment. And the big man looking like he's convulsing, hits another Kinshasa. Will it be for the last time? Kenshin Matsuda is your winner. Wow. 2 Kinshasas and Dregs is out.
Here is your winner, Ken Matsuda.
And Matsuda might have just swapped places in the rankings here with Dregs, as Dregs has been on an unusual losing streak as of late. And Matsuda showing a valiant effort as Dregs seemingly had this matchup won. But it just goes to show you that you're only as good as your last highly successful move. Kinshasa, number 2 successful. as is Matsuda. Next up we have Nathaniel Severs set to take on Colin Quinn. And you know, if you see Colin Quinn on Monday nights, at least nowadays, it has to be for one reason and one reason only. And that's because it is time to get hardcore. That's right, the Hardcore Championship is on the line next.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Hardcore Championship.
And now, another member of the Luma. Will he find the success that his compadre is to go? Indeed he is. Trial by fire. I actually know some of the men responsible for those wounds, and believe it or not, they have been employed by none other than the Surgenton Empire at a time not too long ago. The good old days. Blood, bones, and sinew. Oh, no. You don't do it like that. You don't do it like that. That's a dual champion over there. This is how you do it. Prime Hardcore Champion today in our professional virtual sport. He is a man that simply gets it done day in and day out better than anybody else. You might ask the question, why is it always him? Well, I would ask the question, why not? Because obviously the other ambassadors of hardcore quite simply just aren't good enough. As the 30-time hardcore champion is set to defend.
Challenger from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 241 pounds, the hardcore icon, Nathaniel. Introducing the champion from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 288 pounds, he is the hardcore champion, Primetime Colin Quinn.
Now, while you were sitting there being Charlie Brown to JoJo while she was talking and speaking for us, I would like to say that your so-called I-95 South champion is about to get it done and tie fire to somebody's ass. Okay. Like he was born and about to get beat south of the Mason-Dixon line. And Severs throwing rights and lefts, but only one proved successful. And Quinn taking Severs from up high and dropping him down low. And Severs follows up with a drop toe hold. Quinn rises up with a back body drop. And after a couple of short arm elbows, Quinn fires back. And now Severs being the ultimate opportunist. It is time for the cookies. And the hardcore champ might be in trouble. Just might be. Severs. Nice inverted DDT there. Woo! Because you just gotta know. And stereo makes it more effective. And back to the DDT. Severs moving like a well-oiled machine. And Quinn can't seem to find his way in this matchup. And he does so this time. And it is time for the cookies. As he opens up with a spinning sidewalk slam. And now, again, showing the big man, well, showing Severs that he is indeed good to do the same. Not this time. As the hardcore icon showing his grit to stick out the offense. You know, it's funny. Colin Quinn has made his name and cut his teeth in the realm of hardcore, being able to have such high stakes championship matches for the better part of 3 years. And now Severs with a nice suplex and a kip up. As I was saying, the interesting thing of note between these two is Severs was known as a hardcore icon back in his heyday. And right now, he's about to be known as dead meat. As Colin Quinn is about to pull out the hardware and has a ladder in his hands, sending it to the ring. Don't you wish? Uh-oh. Yeah. Pussy open! Everybody can see blood now. As Severs may be seeing red, courtesy of that bat. uniquely formulated to bash upside his skull and crack it smooth the hell open. And Colin Quinn thrusting that same gash into that table. And is just beating the hell out of this man with a few assists from the damn table. The announcer's table might never be the same again, as tonight it might just be giving its candidacy for Tag Team Partner of the Year. No. Oh wait, no.
No.
Damn not! No more candidacy here, because the table is no longer here, as it just exploded over the impact of the thrusting back of Nathaniel Severs.
What is he doing?
Going for broke, and he nails that elbow to the lifeless corpse of Severs. I'm not quite sure if Severs knew what he was getting into challenging Quinn, but he's about to find out, perhaps the wrong way. That is not what you want to do unless you have a full game plan to take the title away, because Colin Quinn is doing his damnedest to keep it. Quinn now looking for the prime-time combination and hooks the leg. The referee nails the 1.5 to the post-it note as this matchup continues. And Quinn sending Severs to the corner. Severs counters. And again, uh-oh. This is not looking good for Severs. It's Colin Quinn. Sets him up. Targeting arm and the back. And now going straight to the skull. Dropping and driving that elbow. The point of the elbow. Side fork slam. Oh, backbreaker, sorry. And Quinn setting up that ladder and a corner, waiting for his entrant, the challenger, Severs, who is taking his time to go to the back. That is the crowd taking some seats, which I'm almost certain he won't be putting any signatures on tonight. What's that? I get paid to talk. I have to talk. These people need to hear my voice, damn it. And now, Quinn giving chase. And getting nailed with the trash can. And this might be the opener, the opening that Severs has been looking for, as he's been otherwise useless in this match. And now, taking his time to take it to the hardcore champion. And Quinn showing his technical prowess. And Severs making good on his challenge, laying the big man out. The champion might be in trouble at this point. You gotta figure It doesn't take much, or not at too few of those chair shots might make it a short night. Woo! Right to the breadbasket. Just telegraph. Severs there, and a big man. You know, there's going to be a lot of big men, and now Quinn might be seeing stars as he is indeed busted open, and Severs has a handful of cookies. And going back to that devastating inverted DDT. Will that be enough to put the world champion away? A spinning neckbreaker now by Nathaniel Severs. And Severs is now on the recipient of that hard canvas, otherwise known as the outside of the ring, which has very little padding. Goading Severs to come back in the ring is Quinn. And Severs with the steel steps. And Quinn with that belly to back. And now the primetime combination again. 2.5. And that might have been all she wrote. Remember, that is the very move that earned Quinn a world championship.
Oh!
And this might be the move that saw to his demise. Samoan drop with authority. And now, severance package.
Yep.
Referee paying no damn mind.
It's a fix. The fix is in.
The referee says, you have to try a little harder, son. And Quinn says, not this time, Junior. Good night. Woo! Uh-oh. Prime time combination for the third time. 2.5 again. Near fall. And Quinn seeing enough. Nails the spike. Quinn hooks the leg. And goodness gracious, the referee only had time to fit a 1 into that.
What a match this is so far.
Indeed it is. Quinn with the spike! For the second time! And the referee, 2, 3, and it is over!
Fast! That 3 was kind of fast.
Hey, well, the referee...
So he didn't even want to even go down.
Who will be the next United States #1 contender for that same championship at Disorder? Calling them out, we have from left to right, Aiden Phoenix, Ray Lethal, Logan Abbott, Anthony St. James, Ultrafly, Mike Lexus, and YNVS's own Nightmare. 6-man mutiny coming to you live and direct next. And Logan Abbott making sure you know that his entrance is sponsored by the House of Gotham. And my next statement has been sponsored by my bartender.
Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 244 pounds, Logan Abbott.
Logan Abbott, the newest member of the House of Gotham. You and the rest of these people know who that is.
You think I ain't forget what he did to me?
Well, let the people know who you are and what he did to you.
He was in the first round.
That is,
And his opponent.
he did do that.
First, from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony the Saint James.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. You and all my other co-hosts are going to learn to have a little bit more respect for JoJo when she's doing her job. She has the unenviable task of announcing all these would-be weirdos that march up and down this ring, in and out of this company. And you guys, week in and week out, cut her off. And I'm tired of it, damn it. She tries her damnedest. And I'll be damned if you won't show her no goddamn respect. She's been doing this shit for quite some time. And as a matter of fact, or whatever, I know for a fact, while she was on maternity leave, she was here as a virtual pro announcer, announcing our would-be competitors up and down this ring and announcing champions, would-be losers, and Victorians alike. You will show her some respect. As Anthony St. James has had the unenviable task of having his whole entrance steamrolled by my rant. And now we have the next combatant making his way to the ring. Ray Lethal, a man that was too lethal for 201 Live, as the champ of 201 Live said, I can't do it, we gotta get him out of there. And now he is set to cut his teeth on Monday nights on Revengeance, where the big boys play. Ray Lethal with his ominous bag of tricks Will he be the next man to call himself #1 contender to the United States Championship? We're about to find out. But first, another entrant. Ultra Fly.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, Flyboy Michael Lex.
Flyboy is what they call him. The creator and founder of Ultra Fly Outfitters, Mike Lexus, eyeing his sights on the #1 contendership for that United States Championship. Will the Haitian Badman be able to be victorious tonight? Now is the time. Oh shit.
And from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, the one, Aiden Hernandez.
The pride and joy of Gotham, Aiden Phoenix, making his way. That is the Prince of Gotham. I know him as well, and that man means business. He's my odds-on favorite to win this matchup and challenge Max Cassidy. But we're going to have this matchup just to be certain. Because if you ask me, if there was any other competitors, if you go down the whole entire Monday Night roster here in Revengeance, and you tell me who is truly worthy to challenge Max Cassidy at the Disorder, I would say that man right there is the one. And I bet he will make quick work of the other 5. And as if this match couldn't raise the level of intensity before it even began, the shit just went over 1,000. Or as we say in the hyperbolic time chamber, over 9,000. And indeed, the time to kick ass is now. As the moment we've all been waiting for is here. It's time to name a #1 contender. And we now know that #1 contender will not be Anthony St. James, as he is the first to be eliminated. And Logan Abbott, like I said, is my odds-on favorite. What? What did you say, Papi? Absolute carnage being displayed tonight. As we have, for those keeping score, we now have Mike Lexus and Aiden Phoenix set up in a corner, and Logan Abbott taking Ray Lethal and tossing him to the outside. Ray Lethal has just been eliminated. Good night, Ray. And Nightmare circling the ring, looking for his next victim, has just chosen Aiden. And Aiden saying no damn way.
Eliminated Logan.
And now Aiden. Wow. Look at this. Lexus on fire with his second elimination. We have started with 6 and now are down to 2. Mike Lexus and Nightmare. Look at this. Look at this. Nightmare. Nightmare looking fired up here. And Mike Lexus getting out of the way. Kitchen sink there by Lexus. Oh shit. Oh no. Nightmare might be on his way. Lexus receives a knee as Nightmare finds his way back into the ring, avoiding elimination. We trickle down to 2 in a hurry. And now these two will be doing their do-damnedest to keep from being eliminated anytime quick, as Mike Lexus skims the cat. And it's not good enough, as Nightmare making quick work, surviving 5 other combatants, and is on his way to Disorder to challenge Max Cassidy for the United States Championship. It might be a dark day in hell, but Nightmare stands tall. Holy shit. Max Cassidy has his tallest test to date. And now it is time for the main event of the evening, as the newly crowned King of the Kingdom, King Malice, is set to take on El Jefe, your Revengeance World Champion, in a King versus Champion clash. Are you ready? If you're not, you better get ready, because this main event happens whether you like it or not. Next. And he duped us all.
And here comes the king.
The king! The king of the kingdom! King
Making his way to
Malice.
the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 258 pounds, King Mean.
You're damn straight, 'cause nothing he does is nice. Malice. 1 week removed from being hailed as king, and now has the threads and the crown to prove it. And his first official act as king is to...
Go straight for that title.
No.
Straight for the head. Let's slice him up.
It's not so much that he wants to go for the title as much as he wants to
And
go
his
for the
opponent,
champion.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, the world's champion, Marco El Jefe Rivera, champion.
Hey man, what did I tell you?
Now you know why.
What did I tell you? Whether she fucks up or not, she is our announcer. And if she does a good job, why, thank you! I was wondering what a sap on this program was the whole entire night, and now in the main event,
Sí, Marco El Jefe está aquí.
better late than never. This program has been partially brought to you in SAP, courtesy
Of Marco El Jefe.
the champion of Monday nights, who says that his Spanish conglomerate deserves to hear his native tongue.
Sí. Oh yes.
Now, if only the Spanish announcing table could keep up with the voice of K1W, we might actually have a pretty thoroughly called match tonight, as is this main event. The King
El Rey.
Jefe taking it to the king, as the king chose.
Oh, no,
The king ducks and dives again. And the boss. Yang. The king. Showing why he belongs on the throne. And the boss showing why he signs checks. And the referee showing why he calls matches. And Malice showing why he doesn't give a damn.
He's gonna disqualify you. He's gonna disqualify.
Hey, he... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have a disqualification here.
We do!
As El Jefe.
I told you. Stop messing with the referee.
Indeed.
Do it.
I think King Malice was just a bit too overzealous and has found himself disqualified as the champ, showing why he wins matches, and the king showing why he needs to learn how to rule. This is your main event, and we are signing off. See you next week for the go home edition of Revengeance as we count down Disorder. Thank you for joining us, folks. Good night. Good fight.
I knew. I said it because that nigga was like, yo, you touch me one more